Welcome to Actify Chat, Communications Happenings and Trends. I'm your host, Amanda Cumming, and I wanted to do something a little bit different in honor of Women's History Month. I want to highlight the actual first woman presidential candidate for the United States, Victoria Woodhull. Victoria Woodhull was born in 1838, and according to History.com, along with various other sources, she received nearly no formal education. At the age of 15, due to her poor family, she was quickly married off to a doctor who happened to be both a womanizer and an alcoholic. She eventually divorced Dr. Woodhull, but for unknown reasons, she maintained his surname. She traveled the country with her sister Tennessee as a fortune teller and a spiritualist who claimed the ability to be able to communicate with the dead. Through this practice, she and Tennessee captivated Cornelius Vanderbilt. Due to the relationship the two sisters had with Vanderbilt, they were able to obtain training in the stock market. Both Victoria and Tennessee became the first female stockbrokers on Wall Street, and soon thereafter were shown to be quite shrewd and knowledgeable, obtaining a decent amount of wealth as stockbrokers. She eventually opened a brokerage firm. On advocating what she regularly referred to as free love, which she stressed as the woman's right over her own sexual reproduction, she became quite a controversial figure. Particularly, she outlined the hypocrisy of men who were able to frequent houses of ill repute while still remaining acceptable members of society, while women who regularly treated men in these establishments were ostracized from society. Again, although she received no formal education, Victoria became a huge proponent of equal voting rights regardless of race, sex, or sexual orientation. She soon found herself working on the same aisle with women of the suffrage movement during that time, including Susan B. Anthony. However, due to her lack of education, she found herself constantly on the outside of Susan B. Anthony's inner circle. Anthony took particular issue with Woodhull's stance on free love, and so Woodhull was officially removed from history when Anthony comprised her book on important women of the suffrage movement. In 1872, around the same time that Woodhull founded her brokerage firm, she ended up running for president of the United States, making her the first female presidential nominee for president of the U.S. Her party also nominated Frederick Douglass as her running mate, which he ended up never acknowledging. Unfortunately, she spent election day behind bars, and her name never officially appeared on any ballot in any state throughout the U.S., and many ballots that included her name as a write-in candidate were simply discarded. Many people don't know about her and her important contribution to the women's suffrage movement because she was later ostracized by Susan B. Anthony from the very movement that she helped found. Victoria Woodhull had many firsts under her belt, and I encourage you to learn more about her, as she was truly a remarkable human being. So if you liked this segment, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I appreciate you guys watching and learning more about Victoria Woodhull.